Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the player ratings for Everton 4, West Ham United 1. Once again, I'm doing this live because it's just more fun, isn't it? It's just more fun to do it live. So, excuse me if I look over there now and again. I am just seeing what you guys are saying on the comments. Brilliant win, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant win. Let's get into it. Jordan Pickford, I've given a 7. I don't think there's anything he could have done about the goal. I think you really force some blame on the lad if you think he did, but that's up to you. I think he made one good save at 2-1, and I thought apart from that, it's fine. His distribution was fine, and generally, it was a quiet night for him. Mostly, he didn't have to do too much. There you go. Yeah, I've given him a 7. John Joe Kenny, I've given a 7 as well. Very unlucky with his injury. I thought he did okay in the game. I personally don't think he's the answer long term to right back, but you know he does okay when he comes into the team. I don't think he does what Sheamus Coleman does, but I think he does okay. But I do think we're going to need to bring someone in who can do more, because I think we need better players for this team to be better. Simple as that, isn't it? Really, I think you've seen the difference when John Joe come on. But I've given him a 7, and he was very unlucky to get injured. On the other side, Naz Nkunku, I've given 8. I thought he was really good again, and I don't think he let us down defensively. And I think a lot of people were worried that he was going to be a problem defensively. I thought he was fine defensively. I thought he kept on pushing them out. And I thought going forward, he wasn't as effective going forward because I don't think he was asked to do that job as much. I think he was asked to be a little bit more defensive, and I thought he did it well. He's got pace, he's got power, he's got tricks, and the fact that he's just come into Everton is huge. That he's just gone in and he can play games like this. So I've given him an 8. Michael Keane, I've given him an 8 as well. What a pass for that first goal. What a pass. Absolutely superb. Good. He's a decent passer of the ball, Michael Keane. He's better than decent. He's better than decent. He's really good. But I thought defensively, again, led the line, really in charge of that back four. And has come on leaps and bounds. Probably be in the England squad, I imagine, tomorrow. But has come on leaps and bounds in the last... Since lockdown, really. And I don't know if it's got anything to do with lockdown, but... since lockdown, has done really, really well and come back brilliant. So I have give him an 8. Luca Dean, I've given him a 7. Done considerably really well playing at centre back for his size. I think Haller got the better of him a couple of times, but that just comes down to sheer height and the size of him really. But didn't let us down one bit tonight. Didn't let us down at all, and I've given him a 7 because of that. In midfield, Alan, I've given a 7 as well. Really unfortunate to go off injured. Thought he did his job well. Nothing mad. Didn't have to do anything crazy, and just got round the pitch really well. It's hard sometimes with Alan because if we've got a lot of the ball and he doesn't have to do a lot, then he's not doing his job. So he's not sort of doing anything amazing, but he was steady, and I thought he did his job really well, done what he needed to do really well. So I've given him a 7. Fabian Delph, I've given him a 7 as well. I thought he was a little bit shaky in the first half, but I thought he was a lot better. When I say shaky, I don't think he ever lost us the ball. He just negative, a little bit negative, going backwards when he should have been going forwards. But I think second half that improved, and he knitted a lot of things together second half, especially probably more when Alan went off and he had to sort of do that job a little bit. He just knitted things together a little bit better second half. So I've given him a 7 as well. Gylfi, I've given a 6. I don't know. It's hard because it's hard to see where he fits in exactly. I don't think he could get away from players. He's someone who you want an end product from, and I don't think there was an end product from him tonight. It did well I think in the lead up to the 4th goal, but there wasn't enough of an end product for him. So a lot of it was just side to side. Don't get me wrong, a little bit like the other two, just knitted things together, but I think that you need a little bit more, and you could see the difference of him from from maybe Gomez, even though Gomez hasn't been amazing, but I think Gomez is a little bit more effective, so I've given Gylfi a 6. Richarlison I've given 8. Again, lad works his bollocks off, score the goal, don't care if it took a deflection or not, score the goal, always a threat. You could see the difference when he went off. We haven't got someone pressing, harrying. You know, had the goal disallowed, if that had been given, we'd been great goal. The keeper made a good save from the first half as well. Just the lad is just everything to us, and I really, really hope that his injury's not serious, but you never know. It could be a bang on the leg, a dead leg, or it could be, no, and I look something more. Hopefully it won't be. Fingers crossed, no negative thinking out there. So I've given him an 8. James Rodriguez I've given 9, because I just thought he was incredible. Just every time he got the ball, he did something with it. Every time he got the ball, he did something. Whether he was in our half, in their half, in a defensive role, in a attacking role, he's just completely different class. He's just incredible. He is a world-class footballer. That's what he is, a world-class footballer. And I thought he was phenomenal, so I've given him a 9. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I've given a 10. I don't care. He scored a hat-trick. What more do you want from him? He's a centre-forward, and he scored a hat-trick. You can only give him a 10. You can only give him a 10. You can't give him anything less, because that's not the rules of the game. He scored a hat-trick, and all three of them were lovely in their own way. First one, great first touch. Second touch is a goal. Second one, rebound off the post. He's knocking it in like a good centre-forward. Third one, pulls into space in the channel. Finishes it first time, I think. Brilliant. 10. You can't ask for any more from your centre-forward than a hat-trick. You cannot. It's not possible. It's not possible. It is not possible. The subs, I've given Decore a 7. A little bit of a shaky start, but once he got going, he was fine. I've given him a 7. Sheamus Coleman, I've given a 7 as well. Again, a little bit of a shaky start when he came on, getting up to the pace of the game, but he was great second half. He really was. He was great. And Iwobi, I've given a 7. Again, trying to do things, not always coming off. Hit the post that we scored from. I can't really ask for any more. He's not Richarlison, but what do you want? What do you want? A couple of people in the comments saying I'm harsh on Gylfi. I can only call it the way I see it. Gylfi can't get away from people, and sometimes he struggles when he's asked to do a certain job. When he's asked to do a different job, he's fine. When he comes off the bench, he's fine. But I just thought tonight he was just a little bit less than the others, so I give him a 6, and that's it. That's all I can say. They're my ratings. Your ratings could be completely different, but that's fine. We all have our own opinions. You've come to watch mine though, so I'm giving them. There you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure to check out my instant match reaction, Baz's instant match reaction, and his 3 things from today. Really disappointed about the injuries. We'll find out what happens, but we're through. We're into the next round. That's all that really matters ultimately. You know, obviously we don't want 11 players injured, but ultimately that's all that really matters. We're through in the cup. So give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want more great videos, like live videos, like the final word tomorrow, join us on Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, if you want a Dominic Calvert-Lewin shirt to celebrate how amazing he is, get over to our shop. The link is in the description for that. I designed this myself. I would take great pride if you went and bought it. Please do. Thank you. Thank you for watching. See you later.